Today we'll be again playing the game Super Smackdown, testing the bugs. Unfortunately, the same bug that I ran into previously still persists, and where once the player gets on a ladder here, they get teleported outside the arena. I did also notice too that this boss fight still is unbeatable most of the time. I did manage to get past it once, but it's not consistent enough to where this fight can be beaten reliably. So that happens most of the time. Now, once you try to get past the second group of enemies, that's when it starts glitching out. Because it seems like once you deal the first blow to their health bar, you can't seem to get any more damage into them, no matter what you do. So I could sit here trying to attack them, nothing will happen. I've only managed to get past it once, and that was when I managed to kill all the enemies in one blow, and then that door back there managed to open, and I was able to explore the rest of the level. But without doing that, this fight here is unbeatable, and it blocks progression. I also noticed still that this bug here still persists, where if the player dashes into this ladder here, they will be unable to move, and then they will be teleported outside the arena. Or just game over in a sense. So I wasn't even attacked there, and the game was over. So that's my bug.
So this is the other bug I found. Actually, as I was going, I saw all these. So let's say if I messed up and had to start over, these guys just won't stop respawning. They kind of just get thrown into the void. And also, I noticed that this little collision happens if you're holding this guy for too long. He kind of just floats around with you.
One of the bugs I found were that the boxes you can see through to the wall and to other boxes rather than inside the box itself. Another one is that the contrast outside is very extreme, making it difficult for players to see.
So a bug that I found is if you go onto the platforms, you can just jump on here. There will be a certain area that you get to that it will either end one of your lives, or if you're on your last life, it will just end the game. Let's grab this guy, and then it will be, I think, on this next platform. Yes, it will be on here. So if you get here and let's say you didn't make the jump, you're stuck on this little platform, and it will end your life and reset you. But in my case, I have died a lot.
Alright, so we start the game off with the credits instead of the actual menu, and then we have to click the back portion. They had the README where there were some visual bugs and some UI bugs that the game has overall. I'm going to turn this audio down some. Alright, so if we start the game, a lot of the visual portions being there are the boxes, where some of them you can see through the other boxes, and the wall behind them. As the other bugs shown prior, it was not fixed. The feel of the game, the walking feels very as if you're on ice. And the animation there, I get the auto animation. If you look at his feet, it's not really fully staying in place and it's clipping into the floor. So I'm sure that's a visual bug there. When going over more of the visuals, sometimes you can clip into the wall, as you're seeing on the bottom right hand sides. A lot of the portions that I will be having a bug report for would be the visual aspects of the game, since a lot of the bugs remain the same. If we continue moving forward, you'll see that when we get the health item, it doesn't happen until we lose one, and we get the upgrade, so that's fine, but much of the visuals, you can still move when you're being tagged downwards. I'm sure that's a bug. And then picking up the enemies, as you see in his hand, it's not fully there. There's some clipping there that should be handled. As well as when you get stuck, you still can dash into things and get stuck. There is a visual bug here as well with the post-processing effects, applying the outside effect the moment you jump into this portion of the stage. And those are majority of visual bugs that I found. Thank you.